So hello guys, Alicia nyo, nagbabalik ulit para sa ating panibagong video. So mga minamahal, kita nyo naman no, kung paano po in-uplift, kung paano po inangat ni Donald Trump ng White House itong si President Bongbong Marcos. Like parang tila baga gustong sabihin na ikaw yung presidenteng nag-i-exist na talagang sobrang galing in terms of foreign policy. Kaya nga si Sara ngayon, tinitira itong si President Bongbong Marcos. Like parang, bakit ka kumikiling dyan sa mga banyaga? Wow ha, coming from you ha, na walang ibang ginawa kundi magpakatuta dito sa China. And eventually mga minamahal, habang pinupuri ni Donald Trump, itong si PBBM, abay, hindi ko din lubos ito na inaasahan na itong si former President Duterte ay kanyang bibingguhin. Literally mga minamahal, bininggo niya itong si Digong. Sa madaling sabi, yung previous administration, although wala naman siyang mention, pero nakalagay kasi sa description, yung previous administration magulo eh. Hindi kami nagkakaintindihan. Wala sa hulog, sa madaling sabi. But anyway, mga minamahal, mayroon akong video na ipapakita sa inyo. So ngayon, panoodin natin to. So, may pagkakataon na i-stop natin tas ipapaliwanag natin kasi hindi naman lahat tayo, 'di ba, ay magaling sa pangunawa. Kaya nga mayroong mga katulad natin na mas in-explain sa mas madali ang pamamaraan, 'di ba? Ito nga pong mga pagkakataong ito. So, alright, panoodin natin mga minamahal.
Very much everybody. It's a great honor to have President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. of the Philippines, a great family legacy, and highly respected in this country. I know that because I have many friends in the Philippines, and there's great respect, or I couldn't say it, so congratulations. We're going to be talking about trade. We're going to be talking about war and peace. They're a very important nation militarily, and we've had some great drills lately. We're back with them, I think.
So, dito po sa unang video na ipinakita ko sa inyo, pinupuri ni Donald Trump itong si PBBM na napakagaling and nire-recognize niya yung skills, yung pamamalakad ni President Bongbong Marcos. Eh, akala ko ba hindi close itong si PBBM at itong si Donald Trump? Akala ko ba papalayasin, hindi nire-recognize ni Donald Trump itong Pilipinas? Diba natatandaan ninyo mga minamahal, nung inauguration, itong si Donald Trump, pinapalabas ng mga DDS na hindi invited si PBBM. Like parang inaasar pa nga ni Bato eh. Akala ko ba magaling yung Marcos na yan? Eh bakit hindi in-invite sa White House? Eh ang dami din namang mga karatig bansa na sobrang close kay Donald Trump, 'di ba? Na hindi rin naman inimbitahan. Kumbaga limit lang, 'di ba mga minamahal? So ngayon makikita naman ninyo no na ni-recognize ni Donald Trump na napakagaling na ating presidente, lalo pat 'di ba friend niya din itong si former First Lady Imelda Marcos. So masasabi talaga natin na nandun pa din yung recognition ni Donald Trump sa mga Marcoses. And I don't really get the point kung bakit yung mga DDS ini-insist na parang wala lang, baliwala lang ng United States itong bansang Pilipinas. Pero makikita nyo naman sa video na hinahangaan ng US itong si PBBM. 'Di ba? So mas maganda pa rin yung may resibo. So ngayon, sige, continue tayo.
I can say that the last administration was not getting along with them too well. They didn't get along with anybody. They didn't know. Honestly, they didn't know what they were doing. But we have some fantastic military relationships with the Philippines, and that's been reinstituted. And Pete, I would say that you couldn't be happier, right, with the relationship. Great partner. So I just I want to say it's an honor to have you. We're going to talk about trade today, and we're very close to finishing a trade deal, big trade deal actually. And we do a lot of business with you. It's a lot of income coming in for both groups. But I was surprised to see the kind of numbers. They're very big, and they're going to get bigger under what we're doing and what we're proposing. And I just want to thank you for being with us. It's a great honor. You and your representatives, it's really a great honor. We have a big announcement. AstraZeneca, the big drug company, is going to spend $50 billion, just announced $50 billion in the United States in order to build various places all over the country, big manufacturing plants, pharmaceutical plants all over the country. So that's an honor. And he said they did that because of the election and because of the fact that the tariffs are placed.
Wait lang, kanina may na-mention si Trump, no, na yung previous administration, hindi talaga namin kasundo in terms of world peace kasi magulo. Diba na-mention ni Trump kanina? So, tinuloy-tuloy ko lang kasi ayoko ng yung madaming pa-stop-stop. Pero narinig naman ninyo, no, na the previous administration were not better, ganyan. Kasi, yung previous administration kasi ni former President Duterte, laging minumukmok sa buong mundo na kahit pa nga sige gawin yung probinsya ang Pilipinas. 'Di ba? So talagang wala sa hulog, 'di ba? Itong ginawa ng former president. Kaya hindi na sa akin bago at hindi na din to dapat asahan pa natin na bakit ganito yung statement ni Donald Trump. Kasi in the first place, kitang-kita naman kasi yung action ni former President Duterte noon na talagang wala sa hulog. Biruin mo sa harap ng buong mundo, sasabihin niya, okay lang gawin yung probinsya ang Pilipinas ng China. Like, mapapaisip na lang kayo, mayroon tayong mutual defense treaty, tapos ganyan gagawin yung probinsya. 'Di ba? Tapos in terms of West Philippine Sea, like, okay lang, sige. Oo, dyan naman kami kumakampi sa inyo. Kaya, parang itong si Donald Trump, bininggo na itong si former President Duterte, which is masakit yun, Buong mundong makakarinig nito na bininggo ni Donald Trump itong si former President Duterte habang sinasabi ng mga DDS na itong si Marcos daw ay wala, hindi daw effective leaders, tinataboy lang daw ng mga malalaking bansa, 'di ba? Hindi pinapahalagaan. So habang sinasabi nila 'yan, mas masakit naman itong nanggaling mismo sa bibig ni Donald Trump na magulo kasi sila Oo, hindi kami nagkaintindihan, magulo 'di ba? Gusto ninyo yun, sinabihang magulo itong si former President Duterte kasi totoo naman, 'di ba? So anyway, continue tayo mga minamahal.
So they're building their facilities in New York, 50 billion. That's a big investment, and it's going to be a very good investment. I have no doubt about it. So thank you to AstraZeneca. And with that, I'd like to have you say a few words, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Of course, we're all very happy to be here to once again reaffirm the very strong ties between the Philippines and the United States, ties that go back over 100 years. And considering the context in which we live these days, especially in my part of the world, this has evolved into as important a relationship as is possible to have. We must remember that the United States is our only only treaty partner in the Philippines, and that has stood us in good stead over the years, certainly through the Second World War, and the cultural memory of all Filipinos, down to even the school children, is that our strongest, closest, most reliable ally has always been the United States. That is something that we value, that we are grateful for, and that we will continue to foster as we go on. With the leadership of President Trump, I am very confident that we will be able to achieve that. I think it is worthwhile to remember that it was President Trump who, in his first term, characterized the relationship between the Philippines and the United States as ironclad. And that has been...
Makikita nyo kung paano nagsasalita ang ating presidente with class. 'Di ba? Sobrang napaka-class ng ating presidente to the point na makikita ninyo yung gesture niya habang nakikipag-usap, yung sincerity niya habang nakikipag-usap, yung willingness niya habang nakikipag-usap. Like parang lahat, 'di ba, perfect combo na ang ating pamahalang gobyerno. Kung ikukumpara naman natin to kay Vice President Sara Duterte, talagang masasabi natin na wala sa kalingkingan ni Sara Duterte itong si President Bongbong Marcos. Kaya tingnan nyo ngayon, nagngangawa-ngawa na naman. Ang daming sinasabi ni VP Sara Duterte to the point na parang pinapamukha niya ng ating presidente kumikiling daw po sa iisa lamang na bansa. Like, really? Coming from you? Vice President, yung mga salitang yan na manggagaling sa iyo na kumikiling ang ating presidente sa iisang bansa in terms of independent foreign policy. Kamustahin naman natin yung ginagawa mo, 'di ba? Na minumukmok mo sa buong mundo na okay lang na maging probinsya tayo ng China. 'Di ba? So mga minamahal, yun po. Anyway, kayo, ano masasabi ninyo? Good job, PBBM. You did a good communication. Yung, paano ba natin to ipapaliwanag? Yung pakikipag-usap mo, mas nalinawan kami. Mas nabigyang opportunity yung bansang Pilipinas dahil sa ginawa mo. So, pagpansin ninyo, pag pumupunta ng ibang bansa, itong si President Bongbong Marcos, yung target niya, investment. 'Di ba? Puro investment. Puro proyekto. Yung meron siyang may uuwing magandang pasalubong, 'di ba? Sa kanyang lupang sinilangan. Samantalang itong si Sara Duterte aalis ng inang bayan, manlalait. Parang nagmamarites lang sa ibang bansa. 'Di ba ganyan kumilos itong ating VP? Well, itong si PBBM with class, with dignity. 'Di ba? Talagang mapapansin niyo yung willingness niya na maiahon ang bansang Pilipinas sa kahirapan. Ganun dapat. 'Di ba? Alright, kayo mga minamahal, ano yung masasabi ninyo? Anyway, pahingin lang ako ng comments, likes, and share. And also, don't forget to click the subscribe and hit notification bell, mga minamahal, for more update. Yun lamang po at ingat, mga kababayan.